Fundays Day 1. Thank you guys, whoever showed up and joined us during our live last night. We really appreciate you coming and hanging with us all night long. We were up until what, like 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, so basically we streamed, mostly Chris streamed, and we were supposed to have somebody sort of video in and show us what was happening at Fundays. That sort of went haywire. The service at the hotel was absolutely terrible, but we were able to talk when we saw things coming in, which was really cool.
That was cool, and you called it. You said that the connection would be poor, and I was like, no, it's going to be fine. Don't worry about it, Heather.
We're going to stream anyway. I said, Chris, we're not going to be able to.
Well, what ended up happening was we showed you a bunch of photos of all the things that were coming through, to include prototypes, the giveaway items, and we also talked about the sales that were happening live on eBay. We were seeing like big drops happening on there.
Yeah.
It was really crazy. It looks like some of that hype has died down a little bit. I was looking at eBay here a minute ago. It looks like things aren't going for like super expensive. But I wanted to talk about the different pieces that were given out during this event. Maybe tonight I might come back and do a little bit more live streaming just to see what's going on for Fundays Day 2 and see if they're giving anything new away. And I probably won't start it when Fundays starts. I'll probably start somewhere in the middle and just hang around for an hour just to see if anything happens. So I want to see what happens at Fundays Day 2. A lot of people are asking the question, will we see something new? What do you think?
I don't know. It's so hard to say, because the thing I wanted to do, which we didn't have time for, is sort of go through and count all of the numbers to see where they aligned with the mascots.
Right. Oh, right.
To see if anything was missing potentially. But I have the feeling that there might be some sort of difference. Like, there very well could be, but I feel like because they only allowed people to choose one day or the other, now there's a lot of people that are going both days, but because they straight up said like, hey, you're choosing Friday or Saturday, I feel like they would be the same.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah, I agree, but we'll have to see tonight. So here is the actual like roster of things.
Yes, Display Geek set this up, which was very cool.
Yeah, great list, Display Geek. We really appreciate you. This actually makes our job so much better. But as you can see, there is a one-piece, not from the show One Piece, but there is a one-piece Funko Pop Proto. It's the one of one that somebody would get with that NFT thing. Yeah,
so the girl who purchased the Fun of One NFT went to Fundays and received that.
Yeah, so she got this piece, which we'll show you a photo of. And it's the only one of its kind. Yeah,
it's the Pirate Freddy Funko Pop. What's interesting about it is that Funko never hands out protos in a box, but this came in a box with a sticker.
Yeah.
Which was very cool. They made it like extra special for her, which I think is really great.
Because that stuff, she spent a lot of money to get that.
Absolutely.
Because she ended up buying it from somebody else, but we're wondering now, is this the most expensive piece from Funko of all time ever? Does it trump like the golden Willy Wonka 2-pack? Yeah. Does it literally, you know, kind of rise above everything else? And I guess it's really hard to tell right now, and who knows if she'll even let it out of her hands. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about one person who has their hands on this thing, and it's really up to them if they want to let go of it or not. Yeah. If it were me personally,
I would never.
Well, I would never, but I mean, if somebody offered me a number I couldn't refuse. Like, think about it.
You got a good point.
If somebody offered me like $250,000.
If Grail Monster came to you and was like, listen,
exactly.
I got this suitcase.
Do you think he's after her right now?
He seems very particular.
Yeah.
He might be into this, though. I don't know.
So there are two pieces that are 50 pieces. Marvin the Martian and Rocky, which is from Schoolhouse Rock, which I didn't immediately figure out what it was. People actually had to tell me. But there is a ton of stuff.
You're going to laugh at me. Can I tell you what I thought it was before you continue going?
Sure.
I thought it was Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Me too. That's exactly what I thought too. I thought it was Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Is it Rocky the little squirrel?
Right, exactly. That's what I thought too. This isn't
a squirrel?
Yeah, I was like, this is weird.
Muscular?
So there's a lot on this list. You got 100 pieces, which was the Chucky Rugrats Purple Reptar.
No, that doesn't exist.
Shredder Blacklight. Shredder Blacklight. Western Ken Metallic. And Marvin the Martian Red. I'm sorry, Marvin the Martian Red is the 250. But the Ken, Shredder, and Chucky, those are three different pieces that are 100 pieces. And I'm wondering if tonight we could possibly see more of these 50 pieces. It's hard to say. We're not doing the math here, so we're not entirely sure if this is going to line up or not. But those pieces are like the 50s and the 100s, obviously, are the ones that are the big pools. Like, those are the ones that you wanted to get in terms of like number. But then as you move up the list, you got a couple of 250s there, you got a 350, and then a bunch of 500s. So really good to see that Funko is going back to this very low count piece, you know, for Fundays. Love seeing 50 pieces. When I saw that pop up, I thought to myself, this is really great. I'm glad to see it. Is there another page to this?
Babe.
What?
Go up.
Oh my God, it was hidden. The little arrow was hidden. So as you can see, there's a ton of stuff here. 550, 700, 750, 750. Only one 700 piece, which is interesting. 900 pieces, 1,000 pieces, 2,000 pieces, and 3,000 pieces. Kind of interesting that we're seeing. Are those pieces are from the box at home? Yes.
I think
right?
some are.
Some are from the box at home?
I think.
No, Goldie Roger. Maybe not. No, this might be all from Fundays.
No, because there's a green reptar.
Okay. So this is the at-home and the show combined.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I like this. Display Geek has done this over the years. He's really good at doing all this. Cyclops is there. So our friend who got his hands on Cyclops, and he shared the picture with me, and he's just like, I cannot believe I got this. But what he did get was the 1,000-piece Jazz Blacklight. So a big shout out to my friend Sam. He's hooking me up. He's sending it to me. I am so stoked over this Funko Pop.
Oh,
it is awesome.
You should not say that on YouTube, because there's going to be all these people in the comments. Oh, well, you know that you're going to get this because you guys are YouTubers.
I really don't. I thought I'd have to spend a lot of money, but Sam and I, we've been friends for quite a while, so I found something that we can do a trade with that he's going to like.
Yeah, I think people are in disbelief that we can have friends. And that, like, people don't send us stuff just because we're on YouTube.
Well, it's funny because somebody commented on Discord basically saying, they said something really sweet. I think I should read it because it is really sweet what they said, and somebody left a throw up emoji.
Oh, that's just so that guy admitted to me that he had never watched one of our videos, and he just goes off of what people say. And what's interesting to me is people say that we're like immature and very critical and negative, but then there's people that hold these like years-long grudges for absolutely no reason at all, which just
right. I don't know why.
Ignore
so
it.
Yappington says, Yappington on Discord. Well, big shout out to him. He's awesome. Thank God for Gastlecast. They have a bad rep for being all doom and gloom too often, but that's just evidence of continued bad steps taken from Funko. Not them being overly negative. For as much bad as they have to say for certain things, they have twice as many good things to say. Someone's got to be the bad guy. So thank God for Gastlecast.
That's really sweet.
And I thought that was incredibly sweet. We don't typically see Discord comments that are positive. I mean, sometimes people just shout us out and they're like, hey, check this out. But just seeing a positive comment, I just want to say, Yappington, thank you very much for that. That truly made my day. I know on this channel over the years, we've been sort of like, you know, we've had this negative vibe and we kind of put Funko down for some of the things that they do.
Well,
but it's for the betterment of Funko. It's for betterment of the company.
To me, it would be different if we were like, oh, that sucks, I don't like it, and don't give a reason why, or don't give any sort of actual critique.
Right. Like
criticism, as opposed to like what we do, which is, I don't like this, this is why, this is how I feel like they could navigate this.
I'm not going to sit around and sugarcoat.
Yeah.
I was going to say blow them. I'm not going to sit around and sugarcoat anybody all day long, because I don't think that's good for anybody. I think sitting around and talking about, I see a lot of these, you know, influencers and stuff, and they're like, oh my God, Funko, and they're excited about every little thing, and it's really for them to maintain a relationship and work with Funko. I totally understand that, and that is not something we've ever been super interested in. Yeah. We're more interested in being, I don't want to say the TMZ of Funko, but sort of like the behind the scenes. Let's talk about what really is going on here.
Yeah,
let's take away, let's rip away the everything is awesome and talk about the realness. So with that,
when things are awesome, we can talk about how
we
awesome
always
they
point
are.
out. Well, let's talk about how awesome things are. So
okay, let's go.
Here are photos that Heather has pulled up graciously.
So these are from Glowman Greco. He is from Greece. Me and him talk very often. He's a wonderful person.
Was he there?
He was not there, no.
Okay. So flocked proto-pirates, glow-in-the-dark crown krakens, glow-in-the-dark blacklight buccaneers, and pop bucklers is metallic. Very nice. I like that.
Yeah, so what's interesting is last night we pulled something up, and I don't remember where it was. I don't remember who shared it. I was going to try to quickly pull it up, but I don't think I can. But they basically said now they're handing out glow mascots to all of the teams.
Oh.
Well, they're not all glow. So I think they probably did the Buccaneers and the Krakens that are the glow, and they just assumed the other ones were glow. But the bird is flocked like I assumed.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started.
I actually am super down with that. With that particular bird,
I think it looks good. I think it looks awesome. But I need to maintain my, why are you flocking a bird because they're feathered and not fuzzy?
Right.
But the metallic shark is very cool,
Metallic shark, the shark looks so much better.
Yeah.
In person. In the artwork, it didn't look right to me because you couldn't see that pushed out nose. Yeah. But I think that is incredibly cool looking.
Yeah, they are very good. They killed it with the mascots this year.
So here are a bunch of different Funko Pops just to sort of just point out a couple different ones. So at the top left-hand corner is the Batman Beyond, which is a great Funko Pop. That was given away to, I think, the entire room.
No, I believe that was a 900 piece given to whatever team won.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. And then Cyclops, obviously, down there bottom, which is garbage. Elvis is there. Frodo down in the bottom right.
Love that Frodo, and I've never even seen Lord of the Rings, but that is a cool
Two different
pop.
Blue Rangers. I want to say this, though. Our list has been very accurate.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about that
Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. So here are more. Of course, there's the Freddy Funko as Jazz Super Grail for me to add to my Transformers collection. By the way, he shipped it today.
Yes.
Believe it or not. I couldn't believe that.
He gave me tracking.
What a sweet guy, Sam. We loved him.
Well, you won't say that after you find out what he said to me.
Would he call me a name?
Not really. He said, here's Chris's tracking number in case he loses it. Laughing at you.
Well, I always do that. And then there's the Marty McFly metallic. I really would like to get my hands on that, but it's okay. The reality of this whole drop or this whole Fundays thing, there wasn't much for me personally other than the Transformers and the Marty McFly. I really don't need anything else here. I mean, they're cool. I like the golden Captain Hook. He's kind of fun. Heather, you don't even care about the Hogwarts. Not the Harry Potter, but the Hogwarts dude, right? He has Hedwig, but you don't care about him.
So I'm not going to go crazy for it. I think it's very cool. It's something I would like to have, but I don't like... You know, I'm
not crazy about it.
Yeah, I'm not, well, I'm in a weird spot in my collecting.
I got you. Yeah. So, there's a friend who reached out to me that has prototypes of the Jazz Transformer, Freddy Funko. And I am really stoked that he got them, and I'm going to try to work out a deal because I'd love to get my hands on them. But what it tells me is there is a common Jazz in the boxes. And that is what makes me really happy because I want any different variant of this Funko Pop that I can get. If there's a metallic, there could be a metallic one in there.
There could be.
Right? That's a lower count along with a regular one. I'm gonna have to get them all. That's just kind of how it is. Okay, and then you have the black light penguin down there. There's the character Heather thought was a squirrel at the top. The shredders were super popular, especially the one in the center. That's the black light one. People loved that Funko Pop. And I think that's a low count 100 piece, I believe. So that's a big one. Here are some Freddys. There's the one of one Freddy up in that top left-hand corner.
Very nice.
Which is
the fun of one.
The fun of one, which is super incredibly over the top and graily. There's the Freddy Pirates, which is great as well. Then Goldie Roger, which is a super popular one. Somebody said last night during a live, there was somebody out there selling it for $6K. I don't know how true that is. I mean, I'm sure they're not lying about it, but $6K for that is unbelievable. Yeah. That's unbelievable. There's 3,400 pieces, guys. Come on. Let it simmer down a minute, and then we'll end up getting it. But I guess the One Piece fans out there want it. Metallic 3,400, Freddy Funko with Proto Wacky Wobbler in a very retro-looking box. I love that. I think that's great as well. And then here are the little guys. The little bitties. So they're the metallic set. So I wondered if tonight we might see a glow set of these.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
So it's possible that there could be a difference between the couple days, yesterday and today. But we'll have to see. We'll keep up with it tonight. Again, I'd like to go live for a little while and talk about that. So what did you want to get into? There was something else you wanted to discuss? Our list?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about our list.
Okay. So here's our list that our friend Dr. J. Pops crossed off what has already been dropped. So Indiana Jones is still on that list. Camp Counselor, which I think that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But maybe it will. Maybe it's something that we're not going to expect. The Two-Face, the 2 Ghostbusters, and then we have these 2 different sodas. Now, will we see, in fact, all of this stuff? It's possible, but look how accurate our little list is. Not bad.
Yes. So far we have seen Freddy as Marty with the puffy jacket. Freddy as Harry Potter with Hedwig.
Yep.
Freddy as Jazz.
Not Freddy as Harry Potter, though. Hogwarts student or something. Sorry.
Freddy as Shredder. Freddy as Marvin. Freddy as Reaper. Freddy as Batman Beyond. Freddy as Captain Hook. Freddy as Captain Planet. And Freddy as Billy Cranston Blue Ranger we have gotten so far.
Yeah.
So, are the rest of these scrapped ideas, or are the rest of these going to show up in the at-home boxes? Or potentially, could there be some items in here that might show up as like lower counts today?
Maybe, but I have this feeling that these are going to be at home. Because I really do feel like, last night we saw the full what Fundays is offering. Yeah. Because in no way did they ever mention that there would be anything different. And it would be strange because they have all these boxes, unless they have them separated for each day.
Each day,
which
yeah.
the boxes didn't look to indicate anything about each day.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. I don't think we'll see anything tonight new, but I'm going to be around to talk about that. But I think these are going to be at home. And if Indiana Jones shows up at home, that's a big one for me also.
Yeah.
So
what
really,
if it shows up in the one box you didn't get?
Oh my God! Can you imagine the Kraken box? Oh my God! I'd be so devastated. But the top of my list, obviously, is Jazz, getting all that situated, and then Indiana Jones, sort of neck and neck. If I can get all of them, I'd be super happy with this
Marty. Don't forget
and
Marty.
the metallic Marty. Oh, and there's probably going to be a regular Marty at home.
That's my guess.
Would be my guess. Yeah.
Question: if there is a regular Marty at home, would you be satisfied with that, or would you still go after the metallic Marty?
I'd probably be pretty satisfied with it, although it would be nice to have both in my collection, but I'm not going to go too crazy over it. So here's from Funko Pop News. This is the Goldie Roger, the gold one that people were like going absolutely crazy for. It looks really great out of the box in my opinion. I kind of like it. And then here's the Proto and the Goldie Roger together. Because that Proto, I think, might have been the Proto of the night. Everybody was posting a photo of the Goldie Roger prototype.
Speaking of prototypes, can you pull up what I sent you earlier?
Oh, sure. Now, what did you send me earlier, Heather? Let's take a look.
It was a Proto.
Ah, yeah. This one?
Yes, so this is very interesting. So Glowman_Greco is his name. I've talked about him many times before. He sent these to me in a DM. So this is Frodo Baggins Freddy, but it's a different variant of what we saw last night.
Yeah.
And he pointed that out. So if you look at the one from last night, you'll see that he has nothing in his hand.
Is that a vibrator in his hand? What is that?
He said it's a crystal.
Oh, sure. Okay.
But, I mean, they do make glass.
Yeah, right. I don't know what that is. All right, so that's interesting.
Yeah, so he's wondering...
Could that be at home?
Yeah, could there be a different one at home? Or could there be, like, could this be coming some other time? Would it be a Halloween or a 2025 box of fun?
Interesting. You're saying this is definitely not the one that was at the box at
Correct.
I
sent you photos.
Okay, all right, very good.
Do you want to look at those?
Is it this one?
So if you see...
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have anything in his hand.
But in the next one, look.
Ah, you know, that's funny, Heather. Mm-hmm. Last year, you thought that it was a clenched fist.
Yep.
This year, it really comes down to the hand.
It really is. It really is. Look at that. it all came full circle.
So
a
look
whole
at
year
these.
later.
The glow on the...
Glowman Greco also sent me this.
The glow
in
there
case you
for the
couldn't
Blue
tell
Ranger.
by his name, he loves glow.
I could tell, yeah.
He's a glow
And
ho.
then there's the Shredder. They both look awesome. What a night.
Incredible.
So a lot of people, you're probably wondering our thoughts of Fundays. Like, what do we think of it? I'm going to attach on the back of this video a bunch of footage from Fundays shared by our friend Jason Steven, who was nice enough to record a lot of it. There's a couple of videos in there I'm going to get into. One is going to be Mike's send-off. They give him a very special item. It's from the CEO. A lot of people think that the item was very stupid and cheesy and that it was dumb and the whole thing was stupid.
Shut up!
And then,
why are people so rude?
It was a Project Fred thing, but it was like a variant of that. And so people were like, I don't know, was that really what he wanted? I don't know. Like, why not a plaque or something? I don't know. Maybe.
They might do that. I mean, it's not the last time. And on top of that, like, what they send him off with is nobody's business.
It's my business because I'm actually the person who said all that. And
You're
then,
so rude.
I'm just kidding. It was okay. And then there's a really special, touching note about DMG Pops.
Yes.
Which is wild to me.
Well, keep in mind, he went to all of those Fun on the Runs.
Yeah.
So Mike definitely had interactions with him for sure. I mean,
thought that was really
they've gotten
sweet.
Pictures together and everything. Yeah. So I think that was probably a Mike thing.
So really cool. I was really happy to see that they did something like that. That was really touching.
I mean, it literally happened like just the other day, just before Fundays.
But it shows that Funko has a heart, so I think that's, you know, a great thing that we're seeing is that they are about community and they're talking about somebody who, you know, who recently passed. I mean, that's
very
really sweet of Funko to do that. So I'll attach all those videos on the end of this video so you can watch all of that. My thoughts of Fundays, I think it was pretty good. I wouldn't have felt good to spend all the money to fly there, to go there, and for that to be the end result. I think the show is really great. You're going to see videos directly from the show. I think the show looked cool. Mike always puts on a really good event.
I always love... See, the thing about us going to Fright Night is we have completely differing opinions. So I loved the show that they put on at Fright Night. However, it was a lot not being able to sit down after we stood at our booth all day. Yeah. You know, so I was exhausted. You were exhausted, but I loved the show. I loved all the previews we got, the previews that a lot of them aren't even coming to fruition anymore because Reese is no longer there and he was a big part of Fright Night.
That's right.
But I loved the show. They like created the monster. Yeah. And then he came out at the end and then we all got the pop, the blacklight skeleton. Yeah. It was so very cool. So I always love hearing about people's experiences at these different Funko events.
You sure you're not one of those influencers that's, you know, sucking up on Funko?
No. I'm...
You're a lot right now.
I love it. I love what they do when it comes to their events.
Yeah, they put on good events. But I think that when you're talking about the cost of admission, standing in line for 100 hours, everything about it. I mean, you know, you expect something spectacular. And I think that Funko mainly delivers on that. Based off of everything they have to go through in order to get there. Yes. People were standing in line the night before to get in to be first, which is unbelievable. I don't even know if I'd be willing to do that. That's crazy to me. But I mean, it's cool. It says a lot about the community and the fans.
Not just that, but Funko was sort of rewarding those people because Mike came over and he was giving people these gold doubloons. Yes. And prototypes.
Gold what?
Doubloons, like pirates.
Oh, okay.
Not balloons.
We say gold doubloons. I was like, what the hell's a doubloon? That's weird. I never heard of a doubloon. What's doubloon?
Am I not saying it right?
I have no idea what you're saying at all. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so Fundays in general, I think it was okay. Based off what I've seen, obviously I wasn't there. Is it doubloons? I don't know.
It's a gold coin.
Thank you. I don't know. I didn't know that. And call me stupid, but I didn't realize that's what it was. Stupid. I think the exclusives were pretty good. I think that...
I like them. I like the variety.
There was a good variety. A lot of people were saying it was sort of like B characters or like background characters of different things, right? Because it's not like main characters. It's not like... It
doesn't matter!
Heather, what's going on with you?
Do we want more Captain Americas?
No, but this is what people are saying. This is how people feel. So you don't need to attack anybody over.
I am!
Oh my God. So basically people are saying that this wasn't exact, like they would have liked to have seen more main characters a part of the Freddy Funkos. And I understand, I get that. If
that happened though, they'd be like, oh, well, why do we need another Captain America? Why do we need another Spider-Man? Why do we need another, well, we got another Batman, but why do we need another Batman? We already have all this stuff.
People are always going to complain.
I know!
Okay, but anyway, I think that this Fundays was just okay. I don't think it was spectacular based off of all the exclusives that were given away there. I think that the protos being introduced again was really great. I think it was good, but I'm glad I didn't spend a lot of money to go there. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah. But
I thought it was
great.
fantastic. A++++.
Are you being serious?
I just put in an application for Funko.
I've never seen you just really working on the testes of Funko. And you're hanging.
Would have loved to have gone to that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, okay. I mean, I would have loved to have been there with our friends. How's that? Is that good?
What about me?
Well, no, that's what I mean. I want to be there with our friends. I don't want to be there with you. That's what I mean. So that's all we have for you in this video. That's a lot. We gave you a lot of information, stuff that you probably already heard a couple times, but you at least get our thought process on it. Did you really like Fundays that much? Is that what you're saying?
I think it was great.
Okay, so you loved it. You really are giving it the A+++++.
As someone who did not attend, everything that I saw was very cool.
Yeah.
Loved the variety. Loved that they had better food, because that's something we didn't even touch on. The food was fantastic from all the reviews that we have heard. The show looked fun. I really enjoyed what I saw.
I thought it was good.
I like that they brought back 50 and 100 pieces.
I thought the show was really good. Let's put it that way. I think the show and everything that they were doing was really good, but in terms of like some of the Freddys, it was a little off. Especially the whatever that one character you didn't know what it was, Rocky. Like
yeah,
that was like I'm talking about like stuff like that.
It's
just
cool, though.
It's mediocre. People don't care. I mean, I don't know many people who give a shit about that.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Well.
Anyway, Mike Becker, if you're watching, which you probably are, Heather loved it, and I think it was okay, and I think that's okay for us both to feel different about it.
I don't think so, and I think we're probably ending our marriage over this.
I would have only wanted to go specifically. Look, when I'm talking about going there, it means that I gotta sit in an airplane, which I'm totally full of
I know
fear.
what you mean.
So it has to be something that's like blowing my balls off, and this is something that wasn't.
I mean, I could have done that under the table.
Okay.
Would you have liked Fundays then?
I think this is a perfect time to go, and we'll talk about how much we love our patrons, because that's what we do in every video. We want to know your thoughts and more in the comment section down below. Your favorite Freddy, your favorite proto maybe that you'd seen. In fact, I have photos of some protos, by the way.
What do you guys think of the Frodo Baggins the Frodo Proto?
Yeah. Well, real quick, I do have this, which...
Oh yeah, that's an anime character.
Yeah, these are all protos that were sent by one of our viewers. He sent us all these photos. I really appreciate this.
I believe his name's RJ.
Yeah, so there's the...
I love that proto.
That's a cool proto.
I would love that proto.
I think the protos were they stole the show.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a proto.
That. Look at all this.
That's incredible.
Yeah, there's a Jar Jar there.
I wonder who that is.
Look at that, Jar Jar.
That's awesome.
Some Mandos. Some stormtroopers or clone troopers. Look at this. That's an incredible... Oh my God, it's one of the characters from that one, the Acolyte show that nobody likes. Yeah, so there's a lot to offer here, and people were having so much fun, it seems like to me. By the way, this is an unreleased Lucifer Funko Pop.
That's what people are speculating, and I believe that's correct.
Yeah, and so somebody ended up getting it. So that's pretty cool. There he is, laying on a bed. He's having a good time. He's having a night of his life. So there's some protos. But anyway, we're going to go. We'll show you more over the next couple of days. I'm sure we'll have so much more news. Tonight, I'm going to try to go live for about an hour and discuss sort of what's going on. See if anything new is coming in. Come and hang. We'll BS a little bit. We'll have some fun. Come and check that out probably around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you then. In every video, we'd like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Devontae McFarlane, Wayne Garber, Sean Green, Star Rosas, Marchitect, Dave Adler, Adam and James from Shadow Force Collectibles, Luton Aboot, Mason Bradshaw, and Nick Mastramico. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are so awesome, and we just couldn't do half of the things that we do here without you. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways that you can support the channel. We go live every single month with our patrons via Google Meet. We hang out, we do giveaways, and we show you upcoming Mischief toy stuff, and you don't want to miss out on that. Come and hang with us in August. We're going to be showing you a brand new Mischief Toys item that's going to flip the Mischief Toys world upside down. So come and join. Patreon.com/Gastlecast. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and a little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have a blast here. Come and hang with us. On Sundays, we go live between 8 and 9 p.m. We spend about an hour and a half just hanging out, talking about the week's events, and sometimes we'll show you some Mischief toy stuff that you can't see anywhere else, and we'll sometimes even discuss drops that are upcoming there. So come and join us. With Mischief Toys being our favorite thing in the whole entire world, it would be ridiculous not to tell you to head over to MISCHIEFtoys.com and check out those brand new Tiki Hawaiian shirts. Go and buy yours right now. You'll have a chance at a proto Tiki Ghastly figure. Go and buy your shirts. We got tanks over there right now, and we also got hats. Go over to MISCHIEFtoys.com, buy yours today, and make sure while you're there to sign up for our newsletter. And of course, here is the prototype that you can win if you buy one of the shirts. It's going to be completely at random. So good luck to the person who gets their hands on it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now here's some footage from Fundays. Enjoy, and thank you again, Jason and Steven, for sharing this.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Beyond the horizon. A true fanatic never says die. So never say die. And the spirit of adventure serve. This is Freddy Funko Grail.
It was pretty close. The cheese over here came in last. You got nothing. All right, it's time to drive and ship. All right, let's get this show on the sail. Let's throw this train to sail. All right, here I go. Here I go. Captain, I need to see something. Wait a second. I don't see anything. Oh, I definitely see something, sir. It's coming towards the abyss. Wait, think I see that guy from Bubba Hotep. I think I see that guy from Evil Dead. I think I see the guy from Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. If you see it, son, reinforce me. Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, they're okay.
Oh, great.
I give them about a B minus. About a B minus.
Yeah, all right. Well, Bruce, you've been popped several times. What does that feel like?
I like being popped.
Let's show a couple of them.
Let's see some pop. There's one.
Bruce, it looks like you really made an ass of yourself.
Nicely done.
Thank you, thank you. Bruce, you're always working on interesting things. What can you tell us? Anything to share with the crew?
Yes, a new TV show.
What?
Called Hysteria
That's great.
on Peacock. Later this year.
You gotta check that out, yeah?
Horror and more horror. Peacock.
That's great, Bruce. Bruce, we're all about getting treasure here. Did you bring anything for the crew?
Any what?
Did you bring any treasure for the crew?
Yeah, I brought some crap to give away.
How about some champagne?
Yeah. It's conditional. You can have a pre-signed Funko Pop, an Ash signed Funko Pop, if you are the best screamer.
Yes.
Weren't you responsible for them chicken sandwiches? Ye's be the reason I've been swabbing me poop deck for over a year for them chicken sandwiches. All right, well, now you be the ship navigator. Do you have a reason or an idea to get us back on course so I can get me going?
Hi, Captain. I have a great idea. And by the way, sorry for the poop deck. I have this kooky compass here.
Yeah?
This kooky compass is going to help get us back on track. It works on energy. It works on energy. So the more energy it receives,
the more energy. Burning Cyclops. All right. Pop-Ups, you be out. Out. Go sit down, Pop-Ups. He's out. Round Croc and
You see, I have heard that Funko fanatics are the best fans that have ever sailed the seven seas! My travels have taken me to Montego Bay, Clue Bay, all the way to San Diego Bay, to bring you the news of eBay. eBay is your preferred secondary marketplace.
You've been around a lifetime. I think you should do this award.
the Lifetime Achievement Award goes to a man that has joined us on many a voyage. He be known as the Corn Husker, Michael Holdfeld. Come on, Michael Holdfeld. Corn Husker, get on up here. Hurry it up. He's got to get back to our goal. Where ye be?
Catch up with you guys right in I'm excited to see you again.
All right.
I know, this is the part I hated the most. It was pointless.
What brings you aboard, Cynthia?
Well, I come with a message. I come with a message for you, Captain Mike. On behalf of all of our fanatics, Funko, I come to say thank you. To life. You are the heart and soul of this business. You brought it to life, you bring the light, and you are the epitome of fun. And you can't depart without a bit of treasure. Metallic painted. It's a one-of-one!
I died from excitement. Heed this warning from the great beyond. Beware any Funko. Beware the death of your social life as you fall into Funko fusions, clever puzzles, immersive storytelling, and multi-player.
Quiet for 5 seconds and remember him, all right? What do you mean? We don't have any wind in the sails. What do you mean we can't turn it around? You say the winds have changed? Aye, sir. Oh my God! If we can't go back to Funko Island and deliver that one piece to everybody, we're doomed. Do you have anything in mind?
I don't, sir. I don't know what to do.
Can I help you? Yes? We gotta turn this boat around. It won't budge. The winds, there's no wind. There's no waves. We need your help. We can't turn the boat around. There's not enough waves.
You know what? I think we need some help.
Yes.
Yes, I'm here to help, but we need more help. We need the light in addition to the waves.
Ah, witch of the water, please help us with your light.